Black women, y'all done went and pissed Kelly Price off. Y'all went and had this lady calling us all types of DEI hires and we broke and jobless and like, damn, what did y'all do? So listen to what Kelly Price had to say about Black people, especially Black women.
I'll say this. So I do my best not to try and fall into the trap of social media because I do realize that there are a lot of people that grow an extra set of testicles, and I'm talking about females too, when they are behind their keyboards and they are on their phones. And a lot of the times they do it because they know they're never actually going to have an opportunity to stand in the face of the person and say what they say under a post to their face. I do not expect that I'm going to be everybody's favorite, whether it's what I look like, what I sound like, what my clothes are, or any of those things. The one thing you will never catch me doing is going to someone else's social media page and talking in a disparaging way about them, disrespecting them to the utmost. Number one, for the men that do it, you a bitch. And I will ask God to forgive me for this after this. But any man that feels that he has the right to disrespect a woman that has never done anything to them because they want to feel whatever and they realize that they will never have to say what they say under a picture or a video of me, something that is nasty and hurtful, and you want to put it there, you do that because you a bitch. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Before I was saved, I was a black girl born and raised on the south side of Jamaica. So let's make that abundantly clear. Okay? That's number one. Number two, to you women activists out here, you DEI hires who can ready to lose your job if you haven't lost it already, because guess what? I haven't lost mine. And I'm not going to lose it. Because while you fighting for somebody in another culture to get your job, God gave me my voice. And yes, I'm letting you have it right now because ain't nothing you can do about that. And while you looking for a new job, I'm still going to be selling out theaters and venues looking like a fat slob in clothes that you said that I look nasty in. And my feet are so damn big. And who dressed me? I'm still going to be making my money. I don't even do this. But I'm so sick of black people and their bullshit. I'm saying what I want to say. If you got a problem with what I'm saying and you know, Lord, pray for me because I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay? I'm not there yet. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people on God's planet Earth. The things that you say about other black women, but you're an activist and you are educated and you are this and you are that and you are the other. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't gonna get your stupid ass into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't gonna do nothing but get your ass whipped when somebody walk up on you that don't know, that you don't even know is watching you. I said what I said. I said what I said. I would never disrespect somebody. Social media and digital media literally is the electronic equivalent to someone's home. The things that you do when you go to somebody's page and say something that's nasty and hurtful and disrespectful is the equivalent of somebody ringing somebody's doorbell, coming in their house and trying to tell them how they should run their household. It's very simple. If you don't like how I sound, unfollow. If you think that my clothes look horrible, unfollow. In real life, I'm looking at you nasty hoes, and I said what I said. You with your degrees and all that, I'm looking at you stupid hoes online, talking about other black women that have never done anything to you. And you are disgusting. I don't understand how you, as a queen who is educated, and you want to be somebody's role model, and these are the things that you do. The community, and for families, and for children that nobody will ever know about, because I don't need a press release behind it. And if the best that you can do to try to come against me is to talk about the way my stomach looks in my outfit, is to talk about how big my feet look in my shoes, is to talk about how unstylish you think I am, go for it. Go for it. I don't need to disrespect you. I don't need to disrespect you. What I'm encouraging you to do is unfollow me. Do yourself a favor and unfollow me, because you are putting yourself in a very dangerous position by attacking me and dragging me on social media when I've done nothing to anyone. Period. And I'm speaking to black women because what I literally just saw was a bunch of black women and black men underneath a photo from this weekend and a clip from my performance this weekend. The crazy thing is, it's a concert. You didn't say I sounded horrible. You said my feet look like bolts in my shoes. You said my clothes look disgusting. You said I've never had any style. That's what you said about me. That's your personal opinion. Because when somebody looks at you, whether you know them or not, they looking at you and they think you look like a gorilla. They think you look like a mud duck. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If you don't like what I look like, get the hell off my page.
Oh my God. Oh my God. First off, I understand where she's coming from. I am from the school of when they go low, you go to the brinks of hell. You go to Hades. You go deep down in the cavernous, core of the earth. Like, I get it, Kelly. I'm the same way. My mouth, when people piss me off, listen, I've been known to say some foul ass shit. I even had to look up Kelly Price. I'm like, she's either a Sag or some kind of fire sign. And indeed, she is an Aries. I'm not surprised, right? However, what's hurtful about what she's saying is it sounds like she's generalizing black women, right? You're in the public eye, Kelly. So you can't generalize all black women, but she's speaking from a place of anger. She is angry. And for those of you who don't know, who didn't see what caused all of this, she was performing somewhere, I believe in Memphis. And as you see in this picture here, people, I guess I don't follow Kelly Price. I'm a fan of her. She is a prolific, wonderful singer. Kelly, I can remember her going back to when I was in high school when Heartbreak Hotel came out with Whitney Houston. That song slaps. Since you're not around for me to tell you, baby, face to face. My jam. And also, she has It's Morning as We Lay. She also has He Proposed to Me. I looked in his eyes and I said, yeah, I ain't Kelly Price, but listen, Kelly is a top 5 R&B singer. She sings effortlessly. She can blow and bring the house down. She is up there with the Whitneys and the Anitas and the Patti LaBelle. Like, this woman can sing with the Kiki Wyatts. She is up there. So yes, she will be booked and busy, but until you made her comments, I wonder if she will still keep her fan base. So basically people were criticizing what she had on. So you know what, let's watch the concert in question.
Blazer, pants that's too tight, a Gucci belt, and shoes that looks 3 times the size of your feet, you looked a hot mess. Point blank period. Like, when you put yourself in the limelight, you're gonna have to expect criticism. And to put on that ferocious outfit, because people were saying, hey, that outfit was ferocious, didn't compliment your body, didn't compliment your persona, to call black women DEI hires, you truly lost your mind.
So over the years, we've seen Kelly Price yo-yo in her weight. At one point, she was morbidly obese. When I was younger, I remember Kelly Price as being she was very overweight. And then throughout the years, she started to lose weight. She looked very beautiful. And I think she did undergo some kind of bypass surgery. So the thing is, I don't know if she exercises now as well, but she still has some, her body, the way it's built, her belly. And she's an older woman too. We have to keep that in mind. Her belly still protrudes, those are vestiges of being overweight, right? She probably has loose skin, that's fine, right? So whoever her stylist is, let's speak for real. Let's be real right now. If she has a stylist, the stylist is doing her a disservice, because this outfit here, like, and I can see what they're trying to do, because when I gain weight I try to cover up, so I wear a lot of cardigans, a lot of stuff to cover up like my midsection. The jacket is just too big, right? It's unflattering, number one, and it's bedazzled. It has bedazzled epaulets, like her shoulder, like the shoulder pads. That's number one. Number two, then she has the gaudy Gucci belt. It is gaudy. No one's really dressing like that anymore. Women performers. And also she's wearing ankle length pants, right? So the other day I threw on some capris and my daughter was like, "Oh hell no." So capris in my generation, like, me and Kelly's older than me, but still I'm from that Gen X millennial. I'm an older millennial. So we wore capris and ankle length, pants. This new generation, and I bet you the people who were clowning in her comments, I highly doubt that they're people my age. Because if I were to see that scrolling on Instagram, I would not have commented. I would have noted that her outfit is unflattering, but I would not take my finger and go type, insulting comments to Kelly Price. I feel like the people who were leaving comments, I would say there may be, first of all, early 20s probably don't even know who Kelly Price is. Maybe mid 25 to maybe people 25 to 32 years old, right? I would say were the ones commenting, and also probably uneducated women in their 40s and 50s. Ignorant, uneducated women in their 40s and 50s. I'm not doing that. Kelly Price, I have several degrees. I am a fan of Kelly Price. Like, I like, if she were coming to town, um, like, I'm not a fan to the point where, oh my god, I know her tour dates. But if she were coming and the tickets were like $30, yes, I'd probably go see her, right? But I don't follow her like that. Like, I know her general hits. A fan like that, right? So, let me go back to what I was saying. She's dressed like early 2000s. That's how she's dressed. When I was in high school and college, everything was like kind of like bedazzled and Gucci belts and this. That's how she's dressed. This generation, they're not really dressing like that, right? Even women my age, we're hip to the program now. I'm not dressing like that. I would never wear a belt like that. It's gaudy. I would never wear a business what do you call it, jacket. She has like she's wearing like a blazer, but it's oversized with the shoulders. No, it's too much. No one's really dressing like that. And the thing that really put the nail in her outfit coffin were the high top uptowns. We call those uptowns. I don't know where you from. I'm from the tri-state New York, Connecticut area. We call the Air Force Ones. I call them uptowns. So she's wearing those uptowns. I would not wear, first of all, I have big feet too. There are certain shoes I will not wear. I'm not wearing no uptowns, especially the high top ones. So the outfit is confusing. You have New York and the bottom feet meets bedazzled blazer up top, meets Liberace, meets Soldier Boy with the Gucci belt. It's a lot going on. And then her gut was hanging over the belt. I have a gut too. See? So I'm not clowning on her. I have one too. I would never dress like that. I've had 3 C-sections. So yeah, my gut protrudes a bit. I would never wear an outfit or a shirt like that. That's the problem, right? So the problem is she just went scorched earth on a group of women who probably would not be typing stuff like that. That's what's upsetting about this. So she basically went on a basically racist rhetoric, because now a lot of black women, if you don't know in the news, a lot of black women are losing their jobs because of the whole anti DEI thing. And Donald Trump has like loosened a lot of these DEI laws, right? So now I don't know what's going on. I don't know if companies are targeting black women to get rid of them, but I read something like 400,000 educated, highly educated black women are unemployed. And that's terrible. It's disheartening even to me as a black woman, right? You just never know. Our jobs are not stable. So for Kelly Price to use that, they were talking about your outfit. Fine, I get it. But then to go on a racist, because DEI now is another term for affirmative action and racist, for white people to be racist towards us. You're a DEI hire. For her to turn around and use that towards her community, wow, Kelly. Like, wow. She specifically, you didn't go after hood rats, right? Ghetto, I don't know, I don't recall her saying ghetto, hood rat women, EBT, those who abuse the system, Section 8. And these are insults I hear racist people use a lot to describe ignorant black people, right? Or the type who may be leaving disparaging comments. No, you went after the educated crowd, which in my opinion, I don't think those are the ones we are. I could say I'm not. We, the uneducated black women crowd, are not the ones typing immature comments about your outfit. Like, I gotta go check the outfits, the comments. I'm gonna go look and see what's going, like, did Kelly Price click on each individual's profile who left dirty comments and insulting comments to her? And then did she switch over to all of their LinkedIn's and review and see how much of an education they have, and were they let go from their jobs because of DEI? Like, that's the only way where I can say, okay, if you went, Kelly, and looked at each hating comment individually and saw that they were all women of means, women of education, women of who hold good jobs but lost those jobs, then listen. I could say, hey, listen, you guys are trying to get at Kelly, and she gave it right back. But Kelly, you have no evidence of what type of people are leaving those comments. And now a lot of people are saying, those are your fans. These are your fans. Let's see. It remains to be seen if Kelly will be canceled or if she will continue to have support from black women. Because that Kelly read us for filth. And I didn't even do nothing. If I saw it, I would have been like, ooh, the outfit's a little, but wow. Wow. So I found an older video. And again, her outfit just isn't hitting. Let's look at the comments from that video. Okay, so this video is from a year ago, right? Yeah, September 2024 about. And Kelly, she's wearing again sparkly Tims, jeans and a top. Again, okay? The outfit is fine, very casual. However, we know us as black people, we expect you to come dressed to the nines. Black people expect when they go to a concert for you to be well dressed, for you to be beautiful. It's just an expectation. When we go to church, we are dressed up. Anything we do as black people, it's ingrained in our culture. We dress the hell up. We show out, right? So you can see in the comments, she looks fine, but again, they're just a lot of people even said in the comments they thought it was a rehearsal, right? They paid to see a show. Some people said it looks like she's at a cookout. It looks like it was a last minute request for Kelly to perform. So that's I mean, I don't know what else to say. They want her to look better, to dress better. I don't know if she's trying to hide, her stomach, muffin top, and the pants are a little baggy, and it just looks very street. And again, with the sparkly Tims, it's not it's juvenile. The look is juvenile for her age. I think that's what bothered a lot of people. But she's singing down like Kelly could blow. So a lot of people, you could see in the comments, gave her a pass too. They're like, well, she could still sing. The mic is still on. She's still delivering the vocals, right? But again, and we know, for those of you who don't know, Kelly is a temperamental person. Like, she has been under scrutiny for a lot in the past few years. There was a joke where I think someone on, was it Catfish? Something, there was a joke made about, oh, I'm a fat something Kelly Price or whatever. There's a lot of jokes made at her expense. And look at these comments as well. People are like, now Kelly. Nothing nasty. I didn't see anything nasty in these comments, but a lot of the comments were, baby girl, what is you doing? Like, Kelly, what are we doing? Why you look like you in a backyard, family reunion, performing, rehearsal, stuff like that. Nothing crazy though. See, her comments are turned off in the recent video, so I can't tell what was said. Something must have really set her off. But again, a lot of jokes have been made at her expense, but we have to know too, Kelly is also a mean girl. It's been purported that she is a mean girl. She was on R&B Divas, and a lot of the cast was not checking for Kelly because of her. She had an uppity attitude. She was being Hasidity on that show. So I'm gonna let this play out, and then I'm gonna show. I think it was at the reunion of R&B Divas. She was being very diva-ish, in fact, on that show.
Well, let's get back
So
in the
this
car.
is that
All right, it's cold.
viral, I
Let's go.
guess,
I don't wanna
meme
get
or
back in the
episode
car.
of Catfish.
I mean,
That
we're trying everything we can.
Kelly Price went viral, but for the wrong reasons. Because, like I said, a lot of people in the newer generation don't know who Kelly Price is. So when this person made reference to her, people had to go look her up, and then she went viral.
Cause that ain't
You should have never called me a fat ass Kelly Price.
You get mad out for that little bitty bull though. That's
It's
up.
life. Deal with it.
It ain't no.
Nobody can create something that wasn't there.
Well,
If it
that's
wasn't
not
there.
100% true.
And let me say this.
It was a lot going on.
Off screen, if it would be different if we had Kumbaya off the screen.
Yeah.
But if Kumbaya was
Kumbaya
not off the
stopped.
screen, if it was some kind of something, I just feel like somewhere in there, integrity, some kind of something should have been said that, you know what, take what I do, but take it with a grain of salt. Because it's been over, and I've seen her, and she didn't speak to me. I looked at her face like I'm looking you in the face, and she said, I need a drink.
Is it over
I
now?
said,
I need a drink.
I don't know.
Where were we when I said I needed a drink?
At the Divas premiere.
Oh, when I said hello and then asked for some water.
No, I'm so sorry, baby.
I
I'm
didn't
so
speak to
sorry.
you. I didn't speak to you. You're right.
No, you
and
didn't.
I ain't even tripping. Yeah. But what I'm saying is I'm telling the truth about it. She's right. There was one moment between us. She stopped. I said hello. I asked for some
if
water.
it was gonna be okay, this is over. Now we good. That's what I was looking for.
And it's not over.
Well,
it wasn't then.
I don't know.
if it's
I don't
over now
know
or
how
not.
to take. I don't know how to take when we have a conversation, and the last conversation that we have, the night of my birthday party, when all of the cameras are down and we're all unmiked, you lean over and you say to me, Kelly, I don't care what anybody says to you or what happens while these cameras are rolling. I think you're the bomb, and this is just for TV. And
I didn't say this is just for TV.
You
Sorry.
said this is just. You said this is
No,
just for
ma'am.
TV.
No,
I
ma'am.
said, Shantae,
I didn't say
don't
that.
live in TV. I live at home. You said,
I
so
ain't
do
never
I.
been on TV. That's
You
exactly
said,
my
you
point.
said, so do I. I said, okay. I
Kelly,
think
do
this
you
is a
feel
lot
like these girls have backstabbed you?
Well, I feel like that there was a level of trust that was lost among all of us. I think they don't trust me like they trusted me in the beginning. I know I don't trust them like I trusted them in the beginning. I think there was a lot of third-party hand in that.
Okay.
Not at
And
all.
unfortunately, I think we find ourselves in a place where it's definitely not what it was in the beginning. I'll stay on record. I've had this conversation with them. I've had it with production. At the end of the day, they are doing what they need to do to make a show that's going to put revenue dollars in their bottom line.
But you
and
already booked, so
as a
it
grown
don't matter,
woman,
'cause she kept
I
on saying,
have
"I'm
learned
booked.
to understand
I'm
that.
booked, so
I've grown to right with questions on the other side of it and statements on the other side of that as well. So if that's all they see, then that's all they know.
That's all you told us.
But I will that's untrue.
You
That's
told us
untrue.
at the table the same day I was sick. You was
Well,
like, you know what, guys, I have to bow out because
yes,
I'm
but
booked.
it's not all I
I'll
said.
come
You
there,
said that's
I'll make
all
a
I
pie,
told you.
I'll be the loudest
No.
person in the
Is that
audience,
all I
I'll even
told you?
host. That's what
Is
you
that
basically,
all
and then
I-
you walked out.
You just said that's all I told
Okay, y'all see this, right? Does she come off as likable? Is she a girl's girl? Or does she seem like she's just high and mighty and just cannot get along with anyone? To me, I feel like, listen, Kelly Price has no time for bullshit. Women, there comes a certain time in our lives. We reach a certain age. Listen, we ain't playing with you, right? I don't have time for the back and forth. I'm not with the pettiness. Like, I'm a grown woman. So I'm sort of there now, but I'm not going to, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could go for the jugular like I used to. I get it, Kelly, but I can't just, right now, I can't blindly go after people and make blanket statements. I don't go for the jugular anymore. I'm at a time in my life where I stay away from people. I have very few friends. Just for the fear of when women get around each other. Yes, women get catty. They make passive aggressive remarks, snide remarks. I'm at the point now where I will call a thing out. I'm not going to do it, nastily, go for the jugular. I will do it eloquently. But just the mere fact that I have to call people out, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there, right? Kelly, I think she's just taking a beating in social media. When she, to me, yes, she's a respected powerhouse singer, but now we live in a different generation, Kelly. Social media, people are just keyboard warriors. They're saying what they want. And I honestly don't think it's the Gen X or the older millennials or even some of the younger millennials. We're simply not doing that. The educated ones. Kelly, I can assure you, we're not doing that. I can't see us doing that. I don't know if I'm basing it off of myself as an educated black woman with a good job. I can't see myself on social media cutting up. I just, I can't. That's why I feel like Kelly needs to go back and evaluate, her comments and her fan base and definitively point out who pissed her off. Because the wrong group, we're catching hell already as educated professionals. Do you know how many people are saying, oh, our degrees mean shit? They don't mean shit. People are just, a black educated woman is catching hell. And for our own to dare disparage us like that when you don't even know, you didn't check the LinkedIn's of the people who left those comments. That's where I have a problem with Kelly. That's where I have a problem. Yeah, people get on you, give the energy right back. We go to hell, right? But you got to make sure you're giving hell to the right group. What do y'all think? Was she right? I get it. I'm sick of people's mouths. That's why I stay away from people. But Kelly, somebody hit a nerve. Who did it? Which one of y'all hit a nerve? Had Kelly on freaking Al Gore's internet calling black educated women DEI hires. Which one of yous did this?